Hi there, this is Michael Bailey, and we're going to talk today about attitude. Attitude being the magic key to influence. Kind of interesting. You probably have all heard about an attitude of gratitude. You've heard about the attitude, your attitude being determines your altitude in life. Well, what is this whole thing about attitude being the magic key to influence? Let's take a look at that. 99% of the people don't even consider attitude seriously as part of, what makes life good or great or what it makes it, wonderful and worth living. They just don't take it into account. They just probably don't even think about it. And yet, if they did, and you know that when you do, it has an immediate transformational effect on everything that you're doing, everything that's going on. It just has this ability to take things from, worse to better or from good to great or however you want to take a look at it. It just mix it around. And it's one of those things that can affect you minute by minute, day by day, decade by decade, actually, when you really get down to it. So let's ask, if you were to take your TQ test now on attitude, where would you be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or an 8, or a 9, or a 10? Ooh, imagine. What would it be like for you if every day your attitude was at a 10? Every single day. Wow. Great hair day. It's going to feel like I can do anything. Everything is going to go absolutely great for me. It's a powerful, magical, transformational kind of influence on everything that you want to do. So right now, this moment, what is your attitude? Generally speaking in life, what is your attitude? Be honest about it. We've got factor 3H where, it's all about, I speak in a positive, powerful, and uplifting manner. That's great stuff. Positive, powerful, uplifting manner. Just your whole way of talking and presenting yourself as all these great things. Now you can contrast that rather with somebody who is negative. What's it like to be around negative people? It's a downer. They're draining. They're blaming and complaining and arguing and attacking and demeaning and all that negative stuff, drama, and it's kind of creepy to be around people that just always yak, negative stuff. Makes you want to run in your bathroom, lock the door, and keep flushing the toilet so you can't hear all their negativity. Just wants what is that all about? Is that positive? Well, obviously not. Is it uplifting? Well, no. Is it powerful? Yeah, it can be. It can be powerfully negative. Just makes you want to just go away, not be around them. And that's the point. That is the point. If you take somebody that you think about somebody that that is that warm, engaging, believing, uplifting kind of person that just makes you feel good to be around them. As a kid, I knew one of those kind of people. His name was John Frame. Great guy. Was he just a smiling idiot of optimism? No, he was a real person. Of real character, of real command. He was a dentist, but more than that, he was a dentist that was really a pioneer of pediatric dentistry. This is decades ago, before this all came around. He was one of those early developers, pioneers of how kids got smaller mouths, smaller teeth. This is the way we need to do it. He was one of those big influencers back then, and when you were around him, you just felt good. He made you feel good. Dress your best, be your best, speak your best. It just inspired you to be that person. He was that person that got, attitude is that magic key to influencing others. How? Well, it starts with you, and then you move it to other people. So let's start with you. Let's say this. Maybe you are one of those people all the time or sometimes, and you talk down about yourself. You talk yourself down. You're demeaning, you're degrading, you're discounting, you just look for all the faults, all the things that you do wrong, and whether it's your appearance or how you speak or how you perform in life. You're just always kind of picking. You're kind of this negative perfectionist that's always going after you. How do you feel? Terrible. You feel lousy. You just feel demoralized, demotivated, even if you don't do the negative stuff, but you just kind of ignore yourself. How do you feel? Well, you feel disengaged, you feel blasé, so what, I'm nothing special, who cares, blah, blah, blah. You just, apathetic, you're just not really there. Now, on the other hand, if you talk yourself up in those positive, powerful, and uplifting ways, how do you feel? You feel differently. You have a different kind of attitude. And really, it's this magical transformation that starts to take place because you have a good attitude about you, first off, on what you can do and about your life, and you proactively pursue that, you feel like you're in charge. You feel like you're the guy, you're the gal that really motivates you from the inside out, that you've got this believing, positive, charismatic, engaging way about presenting yourself and living your life. Now, as you start doing that, you realize, here it is, here's the command post right here inside of you. You start changing. Seriously, you're changing about your confidence. There's a renewal of energy. There's a renewal of belief. There's a renewal of even your self-esteem, because you feel good about yourself. You're one of the adults in the room. Let's say, yeah, we can get this done. We can figure this out. Let's get this thing solved. Let's start putting together a plan of action. Let's move ahead with this, as opposed to the crybabies in the room saying, no, we can't do it this because of this and that, and all that negative stuff just makes you creeped out because you're listening to them. You're one of those people that stands out. And because you stand out with all this optimism, positive feeling, enthusiasm, 3, here we go. People are attracted to you because, number 1, you take the time to be the positive motivator. 2, you now change with new enthusiasm, with new confidence, this sense of, I can do it, we can do it. That whole thing attracts people, and they're engaged in. There's the magic. There's the magic of influence right before your eyes, because you decided you're going to be one of those people that start doing it from the inside out, projecting outward. You start with you and you expand outward. Now, if you're one of those people that kind of got a hangnail, you might say, about your attitude, you get kind of grumpy, you get kind of negative, you start, you talk to yourself down, you do all these dumb habits of just taking the legs out from underneath you, I can help you. We can get this thing turned around. We can make this happen. We can get you feeling better about yourself, your life, your performance, your relationships. That's one of the things I notice working with people. When they start feeling really good about themselves, they can't help but engage other people in a renewed, energetic, positive, believing, uplifting manner. It just happens because you know how to do it from the inside out. Let's help you. Let's get things done. Let's get things turned around. We can make it happen. We can indeed. Have a fabulous day. Get a hold of me. Sign up for a free TQ coaching session. thinktq.com/mentor1. You'll see it coming up here in just a moment. As I said, make it a great day. Look forward to talking to you soon.